some sawdust, some stakes driven into the ground in the middle of the forest, a few lengths of string, and some banana leaves to hold it all together. That's all there is for a setting. As for the rest, the main ingredient is passion, energy, and desire. And here, everyone has got plenty of that.
Cuban boxing is probably the most technical in the world. The difference here compared to other countries is that we box for the pleasure, as amateurs, because we enjoy it, whereas others do it for the money. Elsewhere, as soon as a boxer shows the slightest talent, he can turn professional. That's not the way we approach boxing.
To appreciate the qualities of Cuban boxing on the international stage, one has to wait for non-professional competitions like the Olympic Games. During these games, Cubans often scoop gold and silver on the podium in all categories.
Cuban boxing is courageous and very combative. You can draw a parallel with the history of our country, which began with revolutions like that of the Mambises, who fought bravely armed with machetes. They were proud to defend their land and liberated us from the Spaniards. Then we fought against the Americans until we had the revolution, and from then on, boxing began to develop based on the values we had acquired involving courage, fighting spirit, dignity, and patriotism. That's why you won't find boxing like Cuban boxing anywhere else in the world.
Por eso no tienen el lugar que no tiene el boxeo cubano.
We train every day except Sunday, and every Saturday we hold competitions. There is one Saturday of rest per month. Otherwise, there are bouts every Saturday. We organize matches to prepare the teams. We bring together athletes from across the whole region, and we train together.
Toma aire, coge calma. Vamos.
This competition is a success on every level, and I especially admire the simplicity and humility with which these people face the challenges of day-to-day life, despite the obvious lack of resources. Clearly, that doesn't stop them from being happy. On the contrary.
Pensaba estudiar, pero
I wanted to study, but my father and mother were on their own. So I gave up my secondary studies and came back to be here with them.
después me cogió el ejército. Querían que me quedara pasando.
Then I joined the Army. They wanted me to continue in the Air Force, but I didn't want to because someone needed to take care of the property. So I came back and stayed here to help them work the land.
Y quedarme aquí ayudando con la tierra y la baranda. Me gustaba estudiar, pero ¿qué pasa? Todos mis hermanos se graduaron.
I liked studying, but this is how things turned out. All my brothers graduated before me, and they all work now.
La otra también, el esposo de un
My
marinero.
sisters are married, one married a sailor.
Mi hermano,
One of my brothers is a headmaster. So what should I do? Leave my parents? Abandon the property?
no atender aquello.
I had to come back here and continue the
Tengo
tradition.
que venir para aquí, seguir la tradición. Mi papá la tiene
This land has belonged to my father since the revolution.
que le dieron un pedacito.
They gave him this little plot because he had tended it. He cleaned it up and planted coconut palms.
Sembró, y
Here
dice
we
que
say
la
that the
tierra
land belongs to
del
he
que
who
la
works
trabaja,
and
la
cultivates
tierra
it, not to the
del
proprietor.
dueño. Porque
For
si
example,
usted
if
tiene
you
una
have
tierra
some
ociosa,
untended land, and I come along, clean it up, work the land,
la
and start
trabajo,
growing
la
things,
exploto,
who does
¿de
that
quién
land
es?
belong
Del
to in the
dueño.
end?
El que siembra.
To the proprietor?
Eso es lo que hay que hacer.
No,
Sembrar.
it belongs to he who works it. That's what you have to do,
Cuando uno enseña,
sow the land.
ayuda
When
mucho.
someone teaches their
Ahora sí que
knowledge,
enseña.
we learn a lot, and we don't lose the tradition. If no one is passing on their knowledge, we turn away from tradition. If you don't learn to climb the trunks of coconut palms, what do you do? Are you going to get a chainsaw and cut down the tree to get the fruit? Nobody wants to work the land anymore. They want to study. And then they want this and that, a cart, a car, and then they're off to the city. Who will take care of the mountains and nature? Leave it to the farmers, they say. We've got cars. But a car is not the main thing in life. The main thing is man, he who works the land and who knows its true worth.
Land. Who does it belong to? For the Taino, Amerindians, and other indigenous people, the land doesn't belong to anyone because it is the mother of all of us. For Cubans, it belongs to whoever works and maintains it.